You can eat perfectly healthy, hit the gym every day, even take your supplements consistently. But if you're doing this one habit too often, it could be silently draining your energy, weakening your focus, and slowly rewiring your brain. And the scary part? Most people don't even realize it's happening. Chronic masturbation isn't just a private habit. In excess, it can start affecting your mental clarity, motivation, hormones, and even your confidence. But here's what most people won't tell you. In a moment, I'll reveal what's really happening inside your brain and body, and how to take back control before it starts ruining your life. Let's talk about something that many people avoid but quietly struggle with. As we age, especially past 30, 40, and beyond, our bodies don't recover the same way anymore. Hormones shift, energy levels fluctuate, and mental resilience becomes more important than ever. Now, masturbation itself is not the problem. In moderation, it's a natural biological activity. But when it becomes frequent, compulsive, or tied to stress relief, that's where things begin to change. Many people in their 40s, 50s, even 60s come in complaining about low energy, brain fog, lack of motivation, and declining performance in both work and relationships. They blame aging. They blame stress. They blame their diet. But when you look deeper, there's often one overlooked habit quietly contributing to all of it. Now, for a while, let me tell you about Daniel. Daniel is 47, successful, disciplined, eats well, but constantly feels drained. He wakes up tired, struggles to focus, and has lost that natural drive he once had. He thought it was just age catching up. But after a deeper conversation, one thing stood out. He was relying on frequent masturbation, almost daily, as a way to cope with stress and unwind. Here's where most people get it wrong. You've been told it's completely harmless no matter how often you do it. But the truth is, frequency matters. When it becomes excessive, your brain starts depending on artificial dopamine spikes instead of real-life rewards. And over time, that changes how you feel, think, and even act. Here's what's really happening behind the scenes. Every time you engage in this habit, your brain releases dopamine, the reward chemical. But chronic overstimulation causes dopamine receptors to become less sensitive. That means the things that used to excite you, work achievements, relationships, personal goals, start feeling dull. Studies on behavioral addiction patterns show that repeated high dopamine stimulation can lead to decreased motivation, reduced focus, and even symptoms similar to mild depression. And this is where the real danger begins. Because now, you're not just dealing with a habit, you're dealing with a rewired brain. So how do you fix this? First, your brain needs balance again. One of the most powerful things you can do is reduce frequency and allow your dopamine system to reset. But beyond that, there are key nutrients and habits that help your body recover faster. Magnesium plays a crucial role in calming the nervous system and improving sleep quality. Taking it at night helps your brain recover and reduces compulsive urges. Zinc is another essential mineral. It supports testosterone production and overall vitality. Many people who overindulge in this habit unknowingly deplete their zinc levels, which affects energy and drive. Then there's something even more powerful: real-world stimulation. Physical exercise, especially resistance training, naturally boosts dopamine and testosterone in a healthy, sustainable way. I once worked with a man named Ibrahim, 52 years old. He reduced his frequency, started strength training 3 times a week, and within a month, his energy, focus, and confidence came back stronger than they had been in years. This is where most people go wrong. They try to quit the habit, but replace it with even worse triggers, like excessive social media or explicit content consumption. Avoid late-night screen exposure. That's when urges are strongest and self-control is lowest. Stop using this habit as a stress relief tool, because all you're doing is training your brain to escape instead of cope. And most importantly, avoid isolation. The more disconnected you are from real-life interaction, the easier it is to fall back into the cycle. Here's the bottom line. It's not about shame. It's about awareness and control. Your energy, your focus, your motivation. These are too valuable to waste on habits that drain you over time. Start by reducing frequency. Support your body with the right nutrients. Replace artificial stimulation with real-life activity. And here's a simple bonus tip. Whenever the urge hits, don't fight it. Redirect it. Move your body, take a walk, or engage your mind in something productive. You'll be surprised how quickly the urge fades. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these habits have you been struggling with the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you think this is eye-opening, wait until you see what certain everyday foods are secretly doing to your testosterone levels. That video might just change everything.